Are we recording? Yes, we are. So this is a quick resume review, if you like, of the Filofax Lyndhurst in personal size, it's the size I use more than anything else, and this is one of my favourite binders. But alas, this is the last day of ownership for me, because later on this evening this auction item will end on eBay. There's a link in the description below if you want to follow its progress, or indeed discover how much it sold for. Anyway, let me just remind you of why I think this binder is one of the best binders ever made by Filofax in the modern era. So, first of all, the leather. I have had more than one of these, and I've been using an A4 version on and off for over 20 years. I think I bought it in 2004, and one of the attributes of this binder, and this is important because some binders do not have this attribute at all. One of the best features of the Lyndhurst is the quality of the leather, which is just superb because it doesn't crack. You can use one of these day in, day out, and at least in my experience, the leather doesn't crack. Another one that's very, very similar to this, where the leather is very robust, is the Portland. But it's just got a sort of soft feel to it, and it is described as deluxe leather, and it gets my vote simply because I have so many binders where the leather is cracking or peeling or deteriorating, that it's just frankly a refreshing change to discover a Filofax that actually stands the test of time. Let's have a look at it. Oh, by the way, I love this design where you've got this full-length pocket. This is in the whole range, which goes to mini all the way up to A4, and the A4 one is very, very useful. But anyway, let's just have a look. Zips are very, very good on this model as well. In fact, to be honest, more or less the entire Filofax range, the zips are well chosen, and they tend to be very, very good. And the Lyndhurst is no exception. So it's just, I don't think this has had much use at all. Maybe 1 year as a diary. But what I've done with this one is I've replaced the inserts with a complete set of new inserts, including a 2023 diary, 23mm rings, so it's just the standard sort of ring size for a personal Filofax. Just one standard pen loop, and the other side has these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. One full-length pocket, no gusset, but it is what it is. And on the other side, you have another full-length pocket. They're a bit tight, but that's just because they haven't been used and there are no gussets. But it is what it is. I believe I haven't done my homework, but I believe this one dates from around about 2004. The actual code for this one is JDN. So let's work that out. So 93. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J. So 10 years. So I would say convention suggests to me that this is around about 2004, but I could be wrong. but a very, very nice thing indeed. I started it, interestingly, I started off at a penny, which I sometimes do. Sometimes I started at a high price, other times I start at a penny, and this one I started at a penny. And I think it's gone up to, as I'm recording this, £6.50, so there may be a bargain there. Got a few watchers though, so there might be a flurry of activity in the last few minutes, as is sometimes the case with eBay auctions, but it's ending tomorrow night as I record this, and tonight if you watch this when I upload it tomorrow. But just a nice thing from an era where filofaxes were really, really nice. My three favourite from the modern era, and when I mean the modern era I mean post closure of the manufacturing base in the UK. My three favourites are the Kensington, the Portland, and the Lyndhurst. So there we go. And I just want to. I'm not using it at the moment, so I thought I'd share it with someone else who decides to buy this. So there we go. Filofax Lyndhurst in black. Personal zip organiser in deluxe leather. It does exactly what it says on the box.